Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Chappy Gaming here, and we're with another Halo Wars 2 upload. Today we're doing a Hellbringer rush. I've been practicing this in ranked 1v1. It's been very successful. I'm currently trying to get to Onyx. I'm going to be doing an upload if and when I get to Onyx status. So I'm going to talk quickly straight into the build order. You want to go for a generator, upgrade that as soon as it's built, and then queue up 2 supply pads. And then your 2 last buildings on your main will be barracks. You want to then get a mini base and also build a 3rd barracks. So obviously, you know, the idea of this rush is in the title. It's Hellbringers. We're looking at having about 4 marines just to collect resources and maybe get the occasional power node if we need it. And then we're going to have about 15 to 20 Hellbringer units. At about just after the 4-minute mark, we should have that many units at the base and attacking. So, obviously we're doing the standard thing of collecting the resources across the map. Want to make sure as soon as I upgrade the generator and that's done, should almost have 200 power, and then upgrade my first supply pad, and then when I get another 200, upgrade the second. So this rush has been very successful for me. I've done it about 15 times. I think once it went into a long game which I won, and then another time I lost. Because basically that guy scouted me and he had plenty of these sniper units for the UNSC, so that's okay, a bit of a learning curve there, but you know, I was guns heavy and I was going all in for the rush, so I wanted to just see what it could do and how effective it would be against the snipers. And he was a really good player, he was counting me well with the snipers, so he was doing a good job. Alright, so we've got my second supply pad upgrading, first barracks building, oh sorry, it's built, and then the second one building. Queuing up our first flamer at 1 minute 37, so pretty solid time there. If you're not too sure, the Hellbringer is quite a devastating unit against buildings. It's pretty much an anti-building unit and also anti-infantry, so it's a very powerful unit. You know, it's seems to just do a great job in these early attacks, you know, because most people do have infantry, you know, they might be doing a marine grenade rush, and you know, you'll take them out with the Hellbringers, and you know, you're already set, you're off to a strong start in the match. I have encountered someone doing a Jackrabbit rush. I have tried this in 2v2 in ranked, and both guys were doing Jackrabbit rush and they actually won as well. I forgot to mention that one. So yeah, it did struggle a bit against the Jackrabbit rush, I must admit, but to be fair, I haven't really encountered a Jackrabbit rush too much in online games, so that was, I know it's quite popular, but I just haven't seen many people doing it. So also the leader power we want to get is UNSC Raid. If you're not familiar with that, it can be double upgraded. It's a passive power, and what it does is it means you can capture power nodes and resources quicker with your units, and all infantry move much quicker as well, so definitely a must-have. And obviously to get that leader power, you've got to be Captain Cutter. So here we're just engaging the enemy and trying to collect some power nodes. If you didn't see at the start, this guy is rank 44, so he's quite high level. So it could be a bit of a challenge. We'll be about to see. So right now we've got about 60 units, some queued up, most of them out, and we're going to go for the push straight away on him. I'm pretty confident he won't have too many units, so we'll see how we go. Alright, what we got here? We got a turret built, just the one, no units, hasn't got HQ2 yet, and doesn't have any form of barracks or a war council for that matter. Just going to chuck a marine in the garrison just for safekeeping, just so he doesn't get anything in there that's going to cause me a bit of grief. Always making sure I'm keeping building. Normally I would upgrade to level 2, but obviously I'm just spamming out as many Hellbringers as I possibly can. I must admit, I've been finding this rush very successful in ranked 1v1. I'm just shy of Onyx. Probably got about 2 or 3 more wins to go. I will be doing, like I said, an upload on that. Just my actual round where I get promoted to Onyx, so it's quite exciting. So hopefully I can get there. And that's the base destroyed at 4 minutes 34. Quite an impressive time, I think. Quite happy with that. Definitely think this rush would overpower a Marine Grenade Rush, as long as you don't have your units bunched up too much. And I don't think too many people are doing a Marine Grenade Rush much these days anymore.
All units.
If this game does happen to go into a long game, people are always, asking me, what would you do if they do this, they do that, and they counter you. The game's going to go into a longer game, and there's an easy solution for that. I found, UNSC aren't my favourite leaders to use on Halo Wars. I do prefer the Banished, but I tend to find myself, because I've already got my units upgraded, I'll pump out some Cyclops, mixing it with a few Hornets and some Nightingales, and then just see how it takes me from there. Can look at getting a few anti-infantry units as well, and then just dealing with them, trying to counter everything possible. I'll get to end this quick, guys, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next upload. Bye.